Hi, Sailor Minimoon Rini here, and Sailor Pluto Tessa here, or Tissa here, and today we're going to talk about, this one thing that happens. Well, it's not a bad thing, it's not really happening, it's more just, folks who have thoughts and beliefs. Now, a belief about why some folks don't get a lot of watch time or a lot of looking, even though they might have, on their films. And there's always going to be folks out there with a belief that, oh, well, you didn't. Well, you need to make a real. You gotta. And they'll say, oh, well, the name of your film wasn't good. They'll say, you didn't tell everyone every single thing you said and did in your film. And the box underneath what the name of your film is. Then they'll say you didn't tag every single thing you said and did in your film. Then they'll say, "Oh, your call to work isn't good enough," or whatever they're gonna say. With these folks, it's always about doing more. It's about fucking around with ones. Then they'll tell you that you have to fuck around with the film skimming tool, whatever that need be. Oh, you gotta run it in here. You gotta cut this out, cut that out. You gotta shift this, lighten it, this, make it darker, make it brighter here, do this and that shit. Because apparently, that's the only way you're going to get folks to watch your stuff. Or that's the only way they got folks to watch their stuff and watch it a lot. Um, at the end of the day, who really cares about all that? You know, who has all the time to do all that stuff? Then they'll say something like, "Oh well, you uploaded it and forlayed it when it was an SD, and that's what made folks not want to watch it. So you lost watch time there." Whatever they come up with for why some folks get more watch time than others. You know, and it's always those who behave as if they're some kind of wise man or wise woman, like some teacher, someone who learns something, and now they're going to give this wisdom to you. But sadly, it's not going to work out the same way it worked out for them. Yeah, you're right about that, Sailor Mini Moon. Right, Sailor Pluto? Yeah, you're right about that, Sailor Mini Moon. There's always going to be someone out there who thinks they got the answer to why some folks on YouTube don't have the same watch time and looking that someone else does. And there's always going to be those who get it and think they have the answer to everybody else's bind. You know, they behave as if everyone is on YouTube and they're doing it the wrong way. As if, oh, well, you're doing it the wrong way and you've been doing it the wrong way for years. Well, what if someone likes making their films this way, like we do? What if that's the way they want to make their films and do their stuff? And it might be the wrong way to you. That might be your thought, your belief, or your take, but doesn't make it so. You know? And keep in mind, YouTube is a big website with many filmmakers, some skilled, some non skilled. Some of them, are well known, some not well known, some are mates, some are not mates, you know how it goes. So it's just out of luck if someone happens to watch your films, you know, or if they're into whatever, if what they're looking up is what. So that's how it goes, you know. And I guess you could put in all that time if you wanted to do all that stuff. But if it doesn't work, what do you say? Because back in the day, we used to work with some film skimming tools like the beloved Small Soft Windows Filmmaker, and ArcSoft Film for Layer, and ArcSoft Web Shooter Friend, which really weren't anything outstanding. But did our watch time shift when we ran it in any one of those things, or did anything and skimmed anything with those tools? No, our watch time and looking didn't shift at all. you know. We used to make beginning and end sheets to the films. Yeah, we used to make the films brighter. That was about it. But did it really shift anything with the watch time? The answer would be no, it did not. Yeah, you're right. What about back to you, so what about you, Sailor Mini Moon? Yeah, you're right, Sail Pluto. At the end of the day, it really didn't make a big on likeness what we did or did not do with our films. So we don't get a lot of looking and a lot of watching. So not all of our films make the watch time or looking time that someone would need if they were wanting to be a YouTube mate, which we want nothing to do with. And so, yeah, need be, YouTube can't sell, Google can't sell boosting and showing time on every single film we make, as we don't make enough watch time for that, but who really cares about that? And that we're not answerable for that at all, so, you know, that's not our doing. And so, yeah, there are some folks out there that only like films that have outstanding drawings and outstanding lighting work and have all this cool songs and have things being cut out and skimmed and have a cool beginning, middle, and end sheet and all that other stuff. Great for them. There's a lot of folks on YouTube who do that kind of thing. We don't do it. If that's the only grounds to why you watch films, for that stuff and not for the film itself, and then or whatever. So at the end of the day, to say that someone's doing it the wrong way, or to say that we're doing it the wrong way, well, that's a thought, a belief and take with not no truth to back it up. Yeah, we used to deal with haters or trolls. They used to say we were doing it the wrong way. But that was after they were done guilting us and shaming us for what we were doing. Anyway, there's a lot of grounds to why some folks get a lot of watch time in looking for their films and some don't. Everyone has their beliefs of what you need to do to get that watch time. But keep in mind, we do get the looking and watch time for some of our films, and some of our films we do not. Now, before I end this film, back in the day, Sailor Moon Red and Sailor Moon Red 1 and Sailor Moon's Best One and had a lot of watch time, a lot of looking. But it kind of went. And after Sailor Moon's Best 2 and Sailor Moon on Tube and Sailor Moon YouTube, misspell YouTube and Sailor Moon YouTube again, and Sailor Moon Red 1, 2, 3, 4, we kind of lost it. And some folks said, oh, you started doing stuff folks didn't like. No, let's just say we got hacked and then we got fake flagged all the bloody time, and that's how we started to lose it. But you see, we had a time where we started getting looking and watching for our films, and it kind of went from 2008 YL to 2012 YL, and then we weren't really that outstanding anymore to some folks. Anyway, it is what it is. You want to end this, Sail Pluto? Oh yeah, Sailor Mini Moon. If you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life, which is the handle. Watch the last film we made yesterday over here, Sailor Saturn's birthday gathering on our YouTube fairway. I, Sailor Pluto, I, Sailor Mini Moon, Reening, we'll see you later. They're gonna leave me to end this film.